Hello, you glorious child of God. Welcome to Bible Bedtime, Season 6, Episode 290. I'm your host, Dana. In this podcast, I read a full chapter of the Bible in a way designed to help you fall asleep in heavenly peace. In this 6th season, we are reading through the 6 books of the Old and New Testaments. We are reading through Joshua, and when that's done, we'll read through Romans. After the chapter, I will read a chapter from the book of Psalms. And we finish each episode with the Lord's Prayer and my own prayer of dedication from Psalm 20:14. If you'd like to support this ad-free podcast with a love offering, we are on Venmo. Just enter at Bible Bedtime or search for Bible Bedtime Podcast. All the links are in the show description. If you'd like to reach out to me or the Bible Bedtime community, you can send an email to BibleBedtimePodcast@gmail.com or join our Facebook group. I would love to hear from you. Now, as you are listening, I am on vacation. I am recording some episodes in advance, and I am looking forward on my vacation to recording some soundscapes. I think they might be wonderful. So, in a few weeks, if you start noticing a few different soundscapes, then it's something I have recorded myself. Sometimes the sound effects that you'll hear on these episodes are things that I've recorded, maybe in my backyard or on my travels. Sometimes they are soundscapes that I have downloaded from a commercial company, along with the music that I've downloaded. And I do love hearing feedback from listeners on maybe things they'd like to hear or things that maybe were not as peaceful and relaxing as I thought they might be when I published them. I have gone back and edited some episodes, or just realized that maybe 1 or 2 background noises are not great. So I really would love to hear from you. Now, no matter where you are in the world, you are listening to this because you are ready to go to sleep. Your day is over. And now you get to enjoy the blessing of rest. So get your room in the right order. Adjust the lights so that they're just right. Put away any distractions. And then crawl into your bed, into your favorite sleeping position. Nestle your head on your pillow. Maybe gently shake it back and forth a few times, up and down a few times, just so you can feel those muscles in your neck and your shoulders relaxing. And then as you feel your muscles release, imagine that the heat from the middle of your body is moving out towards your feet and your hands and your head, and being replaced with calm and warmth that allows you fall asleep. And now join me in taking 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. The book of Joshua, chapter 15. The allotment for the tribe of Judah, clan by clan, extended down to the territory of Edom, to the desert of Zin in the extreme south. Their southern boundary started from the bay at the southern end of the Salt Sea, crossed south of Scorpion Pass, continued on to Zin, and went over to the south of Kadesh Barnea. Then it ran past Hezron up to Adar and curved around to Karka. It then passed along to Asmon and joined the Wadi of Egypt, ending at the sea. This is their southern boundary. The eastern boundary is the Salt Sea, as far as the mouth of the Jordan. The northern boundary started from the bay of the sea at the mouth of the Jordan, went up to Beth Hogla, and continued north of Beth Arabah to the stone of Bohan, son of Reuben. The boundary then went up to Debir from the valley of Achor, and turned north to Gilgal, which faces the pass of Adummim, south of the gorge. It continued along to the waters of En Shemesh, and came out at En Rogel. Then it ran up the valley of Ben Hinnom along the southern slope of the Jebusite city, that is, Jerusalem. From there, it climbed to the top of the hill west of the Hinnom Valley, at the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. From the hilltop, the boundary headed toward the spring of the waters of Nephtoah, came out at the towns of Mount Ephron, and went down toward Beala, that is, Kirioth Jearim. Then it curved westward from Beala to Mount Seir, ran along the northern slope of Mount Jearim, that is, Kesalon, continued down to Beth Shemesh, and crossed to Timnah. It went to the northern slope of Ekron, turned toward Shikkeron, passed along to Mount Beala, and reached Jabneel. The boundary ended at the sea. The western boundary is the coastline of the Great Sea. These are the boundaries around the people of Judah by their clans. In accordance with the Lord's command to him, Joshua gave to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, a portion in Judah, Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, Arba was the forefather of Anak. From Hebron, Caleb drove out the 3 Anakites, Sheshai, Ahiman, and Talmai, descendants of Anak. From there, he marched against the people living in Debir, formerly called Kiriath Sefer. And Caleb said, I will give my daughter Aksah in marriage to the man who attacks and captures Kiriath Sefer. Othniel, son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, took it. So Caleb gave his daughter Aksah to him in marriage. One day when she came to Othniel, she urged him to ask her father for a field. When she got off her donkey, Caleb asked her, What can I do for you? She replied, Do me a special favor. Since you have given me land in the Negev, give me also springs of water. So Caleb gave her the upper and lower springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Judah, clan by clan. The southernmost towns of the tribe of Judah in the Negev toward the boundary of Edom were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagur, Kenah, Dimonah, Dada, Kadesh, Hazor, Ithnan, Ziph, Tanim, Baaloth, Hazor Hadattah, Kiriath Hezron, that is Hazor, Amam, Shema, Moladah, Azargadah, Heshmon, Beth Pelet, Hazar Shual, Beersheba, Biziolphah, Baala, Yam, Izam, Eltolad, Kasil, Hormah, Ziklag, Madmana, Sansana, Leboth, Shilim, Ain, and Rimmon, a total of 29 towns and their villages. In the western foothills, Eshtaol, Zorah, Ashna, Zanoah, En-Ganim, Tapua, Enam, Jarmuth, Adulam, Soka, Azekah, Shearim, Aditham, and Jerad, or Jederothim, 14 towns and their villages. Zenan, Hadasha, Migdal-Gad, Delian, Mitzpah, Joktheel, Lachish, Bozkath, Eglon, Kabon, Lamas, Kitlish, Gederoth, Beth Dagon, Naamah, and Makkedah, 16 towns and their villages. Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Iftah, Ashna, Nazib, Keilah, Agzib, and Mareshah, 9 towns and their villages. Ekron, with its surrounding settlements and villages. West of Ekron, all that were in the vicinity of Ashdod, together with their villages. Ashdod, its surrounding settlements and villages, and Gaza, its settlements and villages, as far as the Wadi of Egypt and the coastline of the Great Sea. In the hill country, Shamir, Jatir, Soka, Danah, Kiriath Sanah, that is the beer, Nab, Eshtoma, Anim, Goshen, Hulan, and Jilo, 11 towns and their villages. Arab, Duma, Ishan, Janim, Beth Tapua, Afika, Humta, Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, and Zior, 9 towns and their villages. Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Judah, Jezreel, Joktham, Zanoah, Cain, Gilbe, and Timnah, 10 towns and their villages. Haluhul, Bethzur, Gedor, Merath, Beth Anoth, and Eltikon, 6 towns and their villages. Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 towns and their villages. In the desert, Beth Arabah, Nidin, Sikaka, Nibshan, the city of salt, and En-Gedi, 6 towns and their villages. Judah could not dislodge the Jebusites who were living in Jerusalem. To this day, the Jebusites live there with the people of Judah. Psalm 86, a prayer of David. Hear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Guard my life, for I am devoted to you. You are my God. Save your servant who trusts in you. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I call to you all day long. Bring joy to your servant, for to you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. For you are forgiving and good, O Lord, abounding in love to all who call to you. Hear my prayer, O Lord, listen to my cry for mercy. In the day of my trouble, I will call to you, for you will answer me. Among the gods there is none like you, O Lord. No deeds can compare with yours. All the nations you have made will come and worship before you, O Lord. They will bring glory to your name. For you are great and do marvelous deeds. You alone are God. Teach me your way, O Lord, and I will walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart, that I may fear your name. I will praise you, O Lord my God, with all my heart. I will glorify your name forever. For great is your love toward me. You have delivered me from the depths of the grave. The arrogant are attacking me, O God. A band of ruthless men seeks my life, men without regard for you. But you, O Lord, are a compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness. Turn to me and have mercy on me. Grant your strength to your servant and save the son of your maidservant. Give me a sign of your goodness, that my enemies may see it and be put to shame. For you, O Lord, have helped me and comforted me. And in closing, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Amen. And my prayer from Psalm 20:14. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my Redeemer.